Well, good afternoon, folks. Warm welcome on a little bit of a Brisbane day out here. The temperature's not too bad. It's not too bad at all. Welcome to the EVES auction room, and hopefully over the next 45 minutes to an hour, you're going to increase the temperature here with your spirited bidding on some great properties that we've got on offer here for you. We've actually got 27 properties to offer for auction today, folks. So if you miss out on the one you're here for, don't run away, because we've got plenty more coming up afterwards. I'm going to run you through, my name's Grant Child, I'm going to run you through the first 9 properties through the first session, then I'm going to hand over at 2 o'clock to Jordan Silverite. He'll run you through the next 9, and I'll pop back and join you again at 3 o'clock and finish off the remaining. Robin, she's going to be here looking after all the technology. She'll look after all the slides and everything that goes through. She's even that smart, she'll even put the bids up on the screen as you make them, so no confusion as to what level the bids are at as we work out through proceedings. Now we've got those 5 members on the bottom of the screen there, all very experienced members of our management team. You can tell by the colour of these guys here how much experience that they've got. They're what we call our negotiation team. If the bids don't take me to the seller's reserve price, then we'll pause the auction. Answer that, it might be a telephone bill. Don't let anything get away. So we'll pause the auction. We'll give you the opportunity to continue a negotiation process with our sellers. Obviously, we'll pause it if we are below the seller's reserve price. We'll give you that opportunity. If you reach agreement, it'll come back to us. We'll make any changes, and then the property will be sold to the highest bidder. Be very clear, folks. Be very, very clear, because we've got a number of them today. If you don't buy today whilst the auction is live, anybody can come forward with an offer afterwards, and that does include conditional buyers. Now, the ones that I'm aware of over the next hour that have got conditional interest in them, I'm going to tell you that. So you can take that for whatever you like. All we're doing is giving you complete disclosure for you to make informed decisions. But don't come back to us moaning if we've told you there's conditional interest. No, we don't believe that. It's a sales pitch. And you miss out, because we had a few of that. A few things like that happening over recent weeks. So the team, they'll work with you as well, folks. So documentation, auctions are no different. All the documentation's been circulated. Your wonderful salespeople that have been working with you, whether you are buyers or whether you are sellers, they've certainly been your ambassadors throughout the marketing campaign so far, furnishing you with everything you need to know to be able to make those important buying decisions today. One of those documents, of course, the Buyers and Sellers Guide put out by the Real Estate Authority, and if you haven't got one of those, I'd be very surprised, because they've been circulating since 2008. They are available in the stand outside of the auction room. The most important document, folks, also available out in that stand is the finalised copies of the contract of sale that we have been circulated in draft form, as you see there on the screen. So any changes, any amendments that have been made, I'm sure your salesperson will have contacted you and advised you of that, but I'll alert you to that prior to any bidding as well. And finalised copies are also on display out in that stand just outside the back door of the auction room. By way of any bidding, folks, I'm going to assume you read, understood, accept that contract. I remind you that you bid it at an auction on a cash unconditional basis, and you are deemed to have accepted the vendor's title without any rights to requisition. What you see in blue on the screen there, folks, is just an enlarged version of what's contained in clause 2.3 of the contract here, and that is the conduct of auction. Again, that's been circulated for you for your due diligence. I remind you of just a couple of points on that one. Firstly, I just want to talk a little bit about vendor bidding, because some people think that vendor bids are used to push the price up. That's absolute nonsense. I can tell you now that vendor bids are only used if we are below the seller's reserve price. They will only be used, if, in our case here, at an EVES auction if there's only one person participating in the auction and we're too far away from where the sellers want us to be. So if we're holding a vendor bid, we will disclose the vendor bid to you very clearly. Funnily enough, we use those words, vendor bid. And simply what's happening there is the sellers are saying to you, thanks but no thanks. If you wish to purchase the property, you will need to be above that. So just a technique to work alongside you and work with you to get you to that negotiating platform, and then we'll see if we can help you from there. Obligations, before you pop next door and start popping the champagne corks, folks, we just need you to give us your autograph on the contract. Obviously that completely seals the deal, and payment of the deposit, just 1/10 of the purchase price is required, and then the balance is payable on settlement day. So easy peasy is what I say. Questions? Happy to answer those at this point in time. Also welcoming our viewers watching via the live stream as well from all over the world. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you are. Welcome into the EVES auction room here this afternoon. Any questions? Just mention telephone bidding, folks. If there's any authorised telephone bidding, all the documentation has been signed, approved by the vendors and the purchasers to accept those bids by phone, and we will identify the respective salesperson submitting those bids via the telephone, and we'll advise you of that prior to the calling of the auction. Right, just before we go, the property at number 7, Ferndown Close. Richard Cluett from our Cherrywood office was marketing this property. Had a buyer that just couldn't wait till today, submitted an offer to the vendors. Vendors were absolutely delighted, opted to sell the property prior to auction. We advised everybody that it had expressed any interest, and so that property was sold prior. Property at 19A Tilbury Drive, Callum Duncanson from our Mount office have been marketing that property. A great offering, a couple of things that the vendors just needed to tend to prior to putting the property to the market, so that auction was scheduled for today. It has been delayed until next week, so just contact Callum, but I'm sure he's already updated you on that one. Which brings us now to our first offering for the afternoon, 43 Carlton Street, making his way to the front of the room from our Patmar office, Martin Damon. And I can tell you now, before I share with you the legal aspects and pearls of wisdom about this property, Martin does have very strong conditional interest in this property. So if you don't buy it today, you are almost certainly guaranteed to be in a multiple offer afterwards. Is that fair comment there, Martin?
Definitely.
So there we go, folks. So I did say in my preamble I would advise you of that. So 43 Carlton Street, approximately 250 square metres. You've got the 5+ bedrooms. That really does qualify this property easily as a family home. And our current family have enjoyed 35 years of fun-filled living at 43 Carlton Street. So it's an estate and freehold, 774 square metres of land, more or less is what's on offer. Record of title SA 14D, folio 1424, describes all the legal aspects of it. Just a couple of additional things to remember, folks. The spa pool does not stay. Just confirming that, Martin,
It's negotiable.
It's negotiable afterwards. If
Yes,
you want, you
happy
can
to
talk to the
chat.
vendor separately, but it's not part of the channels. And the electric hob, it does stay, but it is as is. There's no warranties that come with that one. So a recent clause added, just advising that there was no permit or code compliance certificate for the toilet that's been installed in the garage. Just making sure that you are aware of that, and you purchase today on that basis with that knowledge. 20 working days, Martin, from today's date, with a flexibility around that if you need an alternative.
Lots of it.
I'm sure Martin's already organised that for you. Any other changes to the channels list at all? No changes, so we're good to go, folks. I remind you of those amazing views from this property that look right out over the Carlton Park there, right out. You can see it on the screen there, across the estuaries, and so you don't need a lot of space at home. Even though this is a great family home, if you need that extra space to be able to kick a footy and do the amazing things with throw the ball for the dog at night and that sort of thing, that's what you've got. It's virtually right on your doorstep. Kids, well, you can go down here, you can fly your kites, you can do all sorts of things down there in the Carlton Park Reserve there. You've got the covered decks for mum and dad to get some peace of mind and go get a bit of peace away from the kids as well. Great for those large family gatherings as well. And of course, I'd probably go fair to say, Martin, there's probably been quite a few shindigs going on and soirees on this deck here. It's just a great facility for outdoor.
Well, I'm hoping to get invited to one soon.
Are you?
Hopefully.
You're hoping to get to the farewell party or the house party?
Oh, both.
Both. Yeah, good on you. So a great family home there, folks. You've got that private in-ground pool as well off the downstairs lounge, and it really was all about location. Fair to say, you're surrounded by good quality homes. You haven't come to listen to me about this property, folks. You've come to buy it. So now's the time that I'm about to listen to you, and I'll do that with your opening bid. Where do we say go?
880.
$880,000. We're underway, sir, at $880,000. A good, strong start at that, indeed. At $880,000, it's going to take me to, shall we go straight to 900? That'd be a good retort there. At $880,000, we're underway here at 880. Having to take a 10 if it's going to help you. Don't take that 10 to put yourself in front. Here's your opportunity here, folks, at $880,000. A good strong start with the first call now coming your way. You need to let me know if you wish to participate in the auction now. Second time. Pardon? 900 it is over here. Another 20, do we say for you there, sir? At 900 it is. In front over here, my right hand side, your left, another 20 at 920. Your retort would be 920, can I assume? 940 rather. At $920,000, I wonder why you were looking at me all strange. Just a couple of Roman numerals out there, all over the auction room at this stage. At $920,000, I've got it at the back. What do we say from here? 930. Happy to take your 10 then at 930, sir. I'll treat you exactly the same, but it would be a good idea to stay in the 20s if you wish. It's a good strong move. 950. Beautiful. How do you work there, sir, at 950? You started the 10s over here. Where do we go from here? At $950,000, only 50k shy of the million. Not suggesting that you need to be there, but you do need to be in front to be able to buy, because if you don't bid me again, we're going to pause and talk to this gentleman at the back. 950. Are we in or out with another 10? Consultative process, it's advisable to do that before the auction rather than during. 960. 960. Where do we go from there, sir? 960. 960. Your retort to that. Do we stay in the 20s again there, sir? Oh, wrong signal, sir. Hey? Somebody answer that phone. At $960,000, have I got your absolute best, sir? Otherwise, we pause and talk down here. Once I call, happy to take that 10, sir, if it's there. Second time, final opportunity at $960,000. Trevor, bids down here at 960. Can you help the lady, please? Let's see if we can help them buy the property. Right, let's press on, folks, before we start getting too deep into our conversations and what we're going to do over the weekend. 36 Sylvania Drive is our next one. Gary Lee working out of our EVES on Cameron office here on my right hand side. This property here, folks, located in that family-friendly Martua location. I can tell you now, this is a property that is sure to please. The legal aspects of it is a 24C folio 166 being a freehold estate here. Now the garden shed, it does stay, Gary, but it's as is. There's no warranties that come with that. And the chicken coop and the associated fencing, that doesn't stay. The vendors are taking that with them. Yeah, so they're going to, okay. So we've got a couple of clauses in regard to that as well. Now I assume that they're taking the chickens as well. If they're going to take the fencing, they'll take the chickens as well. Just a quick reminder, folks, of clause 23, purchasers, you've been advised that the toilet in the garage has been installed by a previous owner without the benefit of consent from the local authority. It's included on an as-is, whereas basis. And clause 24, that the parties agree that the vendors may leave the container on the property for up to 3 working days after settlement, should removal prior not be possible to arrange, and the vendor warrants to repair any damage to the property caused by the removal, and it's acknowledged that the vendor will erect a fence at the rear of the container prior to settlement in a traceable manner to ensure the rear yard remains fully fenced. So just making sure that you are fully aware of that. I'm assuming that fence at the back is somewhere where the chicken coops are being, so that sort of thing. So it's all going to be tickety-boo. So a good place I would suggest to be able to plant a veggie garden, especially after being a chicken coop. Anyway, 90 days, Gary, still our settlement date. A bit of flexibility around that. Gary's a good guy. Talk to him if you need an alternative. He'll sort that out for you. Any other changes to the channels listable? No, all good to go. So this property here, folks, you've also got that renovated kitchen. You've got the quality appliances, and that includes all the soft close cabinetry as well. So nice and modern and easy to work. You've got the renovated bathroom. That includes the bath and the separate toilet as well. That new deck off the separate lounge for entertaining and dining, and of course that's covered for you to enjoy through the, perhaps over a weekend like we're about to experience with a bit of precipitation on its way. We've got close location to the Matua School, Otamoto Intermediate and College, similar to the previous property. And of course, in this location, you've got easy access to the salt marsh, boardwalk, cycle trails, and even the estuary for you keen kayakers. So a great option, and Gary and I had a conversation yesterday. We honestly believe that this is very much entry-level Matua, isn't it? So great offering. So if you want to get into that Matua Peninsula, here's a good opportunity. Looking for an opening bid now, buyers. Where do we say go for this one? Don't all speak at once. I'm only an auctioneer. You'll confuse the hell out of it. Silence. Quiet Street, Sylvania, eh? These guys are going to fit in well. Opening bid now, folks. 36 Sylvania Drive. Once, twice. Are you waving to me, Ben?
No, sorry, that was a fly.
Oh, it was a fly. Somebody get that fly. I might encourage somebody to put their hand up while I'm selling something. Don't do that. Third, last chance for an offer, folks. Close the auction. Gary, how much do we need, mate?
885,000. The price set today.
$885,000. So, using the trade me terms, folks, $885,000 is your buy now price for 36 Sylvania Drive. I would suggest if you know somebody that's looking for a property like this, they better get their skates on, because I don't think it's going to stick around too long. Gary will have a sold sticker on that signboard as quick as you can say, Jimmy. Thanks, Gary. Auction's closed. Well, there's negotiations on the first property in Carlton Street. They're continuing, folks. We'll press on now. 29 Brian Gallagher Place is our next property, and working out of our Cherrywood office is Chris Royal over on the right-hand side here. Chris has been around a long time, and there are very few properties in the city that Chris hasn't either been in or sold. So this particular one in Brian Gallagher Place, immaculately presented 10-year-old brick home, and 10 years old, but it's been so well cared for, Chris. It's like brand new, isn't it? It's just one of those pristine properties. Absolute credit to our current owners and their presentation. It's just absolutely fantastic. Legal aspects, let's cover that off now. Record of title 560101. It's a bit like a 101 property. This one, it really is. It's such a classic. Freehold property, 734 square metres of land, more or less is what you get here. 7th of June, Chris, is still our settlement dates. Bit of flexibility around here. Any changes to the channels list at all? No, all good to go. So there we go, folks. The home itself offers you a very generous 233 square metres. That will ensure a comfortable lifestyle for you and your family for many years to come. That attractive central kitchen, well, that houses the extra large walk-in pantry as well. So, catering is just so easy when you've got facilities like this one. If you are the entertainer as well, have a look at that's just come up on the screen. That, your entertaining options, that continues right through to the outside as well. That extensive covered patio area, that's really got that, it's also accompanied by that very tranquil rural outlook as well. Ample off-street parking, extra large double garage. What more could you ask for with this property? And you also get to enjoy the serenity of the semi-rural feel. You've got the amenities of the Welcome Bay shops as well, local schools. Well, all that's only a very short drive away from your new home at 29 Brian Gallagher Place. Who says go for this one? But just before you start to sing out your big figure, I'm going to tell you now, Chris has already got a conditional offer coming. So if you don't buy today in cash on the auction room floor, you're going to go into a multi-offer afterwards. You can test that if you like, but I would suggest give me an opening bid and let's see if we can help you buy the property today. Where would you like to start your way? For an opening figure?
900.
900. Did you come up and have a look at my notes before the auction started? Exactly where I would have started, a fair and reasonable start at $900,000 for a property of this calibre in this location. Happy to travel along in quarters from here at $900,000. Who rounds me to 925 with a simple quarter now? First call, second time, third and last opportunity for you to join us. So we in or out? No registered phone bidders for this one, Chris? No, entirely over to you here in the room. Have you work alongside you then, sir, at 925 now. 950 do I say for you? $925,000, be very clear. It's a vendor bid, working alongside you here. Do we say 950 for you there, sir?
940.
950, sir. Need to stay in the 25s at this junction.
950.
950, beautiful, thanking you. At that $950,000. Fairly bit over here on the left-hand side at 950. First call now for you to join us for another $25,000 rise, treating the property with the respect that it deserves at 950. Take me to 75 if you will. Second call, third, last opportunity if this is the one you're here for. Otherwise, I move along on behalf of the vendor there, Sue, once more at 975. Your next retort, take me to an even million. We'll pause the auction, see if we can help you from there. $975,000, be very clear, with me on behalf of the seller. Make it an even million, and we'll give you the opportunity to discuss.
985.
975, even needed a million to help you. Giving you the guide here, simply your guide. Take me to a million, we pause, talk from there.
Million.
At $1 million, thank you. Appreciate you working with me there, sir. At $1 million even. At $1 million even for Brian Gallagher Place, thanked and banked. The opportunity is here for these folks to continue discussions with our seller. Should you wish to put something on top now, I give you 3 opportunities. Once, twice, last chance and or else. Mark, over here at $1 million even, can you see if you can assist me, please? Right, back we go, folks. 43 Carpet Street at $960,000. Confirm, man, you've still got your bid there at $960,000. Sir, you've had some discussions and you've agreed to sell to the lady here at $960,000 for the want of a better bid. The opportunity is here, folks. On the market it goes now. Here's your opportunity if you want to buy it. You need to disclose it to me right here, right now. I'll call you 3 times. Any denomination on top earns you the right to secure the keys for this property on settlement date just 20 working days away. Once I call for any advance on 960. Second time, don't try and prejudge the speed of the auction. Hammer will beat you every time. Third, last chance. Goes, it goes. Side to you, man. Congratulations, of course, to ourselves. Well, moving along, we've got those negotiations continuing now on Gallagher Place. So number 5, Arthur Grove is the next one. Over here on my right-hand side, the dynamic duo out of our Bethlehem office, Barbara Sternberg, David Blumhart. They've been presenting this property here at 5 Arthur Grove, and it is a superb property indeed. Now, again, I mentioned this in my preamble, folks. It is just simply disclosure so that you know exactly what's going on with the marketing of this property. You've got a conditional offer all ready to go to be presented to the vendors should the property not be sold. So that's what's happening in the current market at this point in time, folks. So if your shopping list specifies a central location with good access to quality schooling, amenities and arterial routes, then this property has got to tick those boxes for you indeed. A freehold estate, 550 square metres of land, more or less, is what's on offer. Record of title 223044. It confirms all the legal aspects of it. The dishwasher, it does stay, but it's as is. There's no warranties that go with that one. That's quite common. It's the dishwasher not being used for a while or something, is it?
It's just got a broken handle.
Oh, it's just got a broken handle, so there you go. So it still works all right. 20 working days from today's date is the settlement date. That's the day you get to pop into the Bethlehem office, folks. Ask for David or Barbara, and they will be there with a little envelope with some keys in it, provided you have, of course, had your solicitor pass the rest of the old road over. We can't release the keys until we get that notification. Fair to expect that this property includes double glazing, privacy, and it's got that low maintenance garden as well. Maybe you'd rather there was nothing to do but move and enjoy. Well, this property facilitates that as well for you. Maybe you're looking for a home for a busy family, or maybe a lock and leave property if you're a little bit nomadic, or if you're looking towards retirement. Well, this one definitely ticks that box for you as well. It's a, it's just a recently refreshed home. You know, it's nice and fresh and clean. It's got that wonderful environment to it as well. It's nice, quiet. Its location is Bethlehem. Well, you know, the ticks just keep coming along with this property here. Could it be that you'd really love a home with a high stud garage, or the boat or the motorhome? Well, there's another box that you can tick as well. And of course, you may well desire that wonderful Bethlehem location. So here you go, guys. Like I said, we've got a conditional offer all ready to go to present to our vendors after the auction, should they not buy it here in the auction room. Happy to take the cash start now. Looking for an opening bid? Where do we say go, buyers? Further conversations with me as the auctioneer at this juncture in the auctions, but that's okay. And I prefer them to be a little bit about money as well. So, looking for an opening bid, folks. Otherwise, you're going to go into that conditional situation afterwards, and one of those multi-offers. Once, twice, last chance in or out. Ooh, your conditional buyers are going to be happy. The auction's now closed, so go ahead. Good luck.
Thanks, Brad.
Are you going to send me the text, Barbara?
Watch the space.
Text message telling me the property's going to be under contract, is on its way. All right, moving right along, 12 Boss Close. It's the next one. Leon Santori been marketing this property, working out of our Papamoa office. I don't really need to say that. Everybody knows where you work out of, Leon. Been around a long time, doing some great business down there as well. 12 Boss Close. So, single level simplicity and modern day ease team together in this property to create a very, very welcoming home indeed. The legal aspects of it being a freehold estate, 433 square metres of land, more or less. Record of title 721614 is the record of title that confirms the legal aspects of it. We do have an additional clause on this one. We've got telephone bidding on this one, Leon, or is everybody here?
Everybody's here.
Everybody's here. Beautiful. 40 working days from today's date is still our settlement date. Any changes to the channels list at all? No? So just a reminder, clause 23, you're acknowledging that the vendor has developed the property to the extent of fencing and concrete pathways beyond the eastern boundary and onto the council reserve in order to enjoy that unused space. Purchaser confirms the purchase of the property after having carried out their own due diligence into any matter that may affect the placement of the fence and the concrete for the use of the area referred to, and you won't make any objection to the vendor or try to claim any sort of compensation. It's all been there for your benefit, I would suggest, but that's your call, your decision on that one. Invitingly warm and instantly welcoming. This is property here at number 12 Boss Close. You've got that modern kitchen, the open plan living. Well, they're both poised to embrace absolute maximum sunlight when the sun is shining, obviously. You've got that easy transition to the sheltered pergola that makes that alfresco dining an absolute breeze indeed. Lovingly tended gardens, the benefit of council-owned green space, well, it gives you that expansive outlook as well, and certainly positioned in a location that paved its way to burgeoning community and desirable location to live. So here we go, guys. Where do we say go for this one?
Yes,
$870,000. We're underway on the back wall now at $870,000, and happy to travel in $20,000 rides from here at 870. Welcome in, sir, and enjoy the journey. At $870,000, looking for that $20,000 rides if you want the property. Think about what I've said about it. It's a great one indeed. First call now at $870,000 to take the lead at the auction. No prizes for second. Second call, third, last opportunity. Going to work alongside you then, sir, on a vehicle bid at $890. It's with me. Pardon? Yeah, it's with me at $890,000 on a vendor bid, sir. Take me to $910. We'll pause, give you the opportunity to keep chatting with our vendor at that stage.
Yeah, 900.
910?
No, 900.
No, 910. Did you at 910, sir? 910 will give you that opportunity to have discussions with our seller. Won't be vendor bidding again. 910 is where we need to be to help you. Driving a hard bargain. Okay, I'll take the 900. Just confirm your bid there, sir, at 900.
Yeah. 900.
900? Can you just do it this way, sir? I'm not quite sure what 900 means if you go that way. Yeah? 900 bids with you, sir. $900,000 even. At 900 we go. Happy to take a 10 from anywhere at this point in time, folks. Once, twice, third, last opportunity. Trevor, bids at the back. You get back in the room there at 900. Can you see me an assistant gentleman, please? Well, another one of our master salespeople that needs no introduction, Charlotte Gardner, again working out of our Patmar office as well, doing a great job. And this property here, if you're looking for something that's got solid construction, it's got uninterrupted views, and despite its front row positioning, this superbly proportioned property comes with a lovely, quiet street address. So it is a great offering indeed, and I'm talking about the property at number 12, Santa Fe Key. It's a freehold estate, 701 square metres of land, more or less is what comes with it. SA 56D, folio 19, confirms the legal aspects of it. Then just the clothesline does stay, but it's as is. So just making sure that you're aware of that there, folks. And an additional clauses in the contract, pretty standard. I won't go through them in their entirety. It is a standard clause just stating that the vendors are acting as executors of the property. 20 working days, Charlotte is still our settlement date. Any other changes to the, even got a ball pump? I should buy this. Look at that, it's got a laundry chute. That would be fantastic. What a lot of fun to get out of one of those. Thanks, Craig. Glad we get you. Actually, it was quite funny the other day, Craig, talking about that. I was walking with the wife past the shops and I looked in the shop window and I turned around to my wife and I said, I'm not sure I like what I see in the shop window. She said, what do you mean? I said, well, there's a few wrinkles in the hair's gone and my belly's starting to increase. You know what she said? Nothing wrong with your eyesight. So back to the property here itself, folks. The kitchen, well, that boasts that impressively sized floating island there. You've got stacks of storage, the open configuration, well, that encourages engagement with diners as well while you're preparing meals if you're entertaining or even if it's just with family. You've got that seamless connection to the balcony as well. The frameless balustrade, well, they're absolutely fantastic. Look at it there. So uninterrupted views when you're sitting out there on the balcony. Accommodation, parking, garaging and space, well, they are absolutely no issues at number 12, Santa Fe Key. The property itself undergone a recent overhaul inside now that's been partially reconstructed, and that includes the reclad and aerated concrete on a cavity and double glazing as well. What more could you ask for, Charlotte? You really couldn't ask for anything else on this one. So, in your hands, guys, if you're looking for an absolute change in pace in your lifestyle and to upsize your lifestyle, this will be a hard one to beat. All you've got to do is put your hand up now and start with the bid. Where do we say go? First call for a start on 12 Santa Fe Key. Second time. Third, final chance for cash interests, otherwise we just hand it straight back to Charlotte. Obviously none here today, Charlotte, so I'm going to close the auction, formally pass it back to you, but I think it's a fantastic property. If you know of anybody that's really looking for to add a touch of class to their life, then contact Charlotte at our Patmar office and she'll help you from there. Thanks, Charlotte. You're welcome. Right, 14 Diamond Head, Ashley and Lockie Davidson working out of our EVES Cherrywood office over here on the right hand side here. Again, our in-house salespeople, we're so proud of them here at EVES. They do an amazing job day after day, week after week, month after month, year after year out there in the marketplace. And Ash and Lockie, a very integral part of our wonderful team of salespeople. They've been marketing 14 Diamond Head there. Now, size will surprise, as will the solid, low maintenance brick and PVC cladding on this property here. Certainly something very, very nice indeed. It is a freehold estate, and when you look at record of title, SA 56A, folio 780, you see that this property also offers you 759 square metres of land, more or less. Now, the waste disposal, it stays, but it says there's no warranties that come with this one. What about the settlement date? Just 10 working days. Wow. That's, you don't have to wait long to pack your furniture truck into this driveway and start unloading and enjoying life. Now there's an extra clause in the contract. I'm not going to go through its entirety. That is just simply advising that the vendors are acting as executors of the estate. So a long-winded clause, but full disclosure, nothing untoward about that as well. The generous living room, well, that's complemented by Mountain View slices as well, so something a little bit extra with this property. The original 1990s, well, it really does offer a nice blank canvas for those wanting to exercise your creative muscles and do some updating and design a flair. You can put it all to work here and create something very special, but very comfortable as it is, isn't it? You know, it's very comfortable as is, but got that potential for you going forward. All of what I've just mentioned there, folks, that leads out to the open plan kitchen and dining area, and just good news is that it's, as I said, perfectly livable as it is. If you've been looking for a solid build on a large site in an established, desirable neighbourhood, that deserves a good opening bid. Where would that be? Where would you like to start? Maybe 7? Yeah? I would have thought 7 would be a reasonable start for this one. It's a good property. First call now for the start. Second, last chance, only here to deal with the cash buyers, folks. Oh, no cash for this one. I would have thought we would have had people like ants all over this one. Not that it's got ants in the property, but buyers should have been all over it. How much do we need for a property like this?
So we're going to price this property today at $779,000.
$779,000, folks. That's all you need to buy that property. It is a great property indeed. I would suggest, Ashlock, I mean, you know better than me, I'm just sitting here, but I would suggest that represents very, very good value for money for what that home offers and in that location. So, 779. Loggy. Pull into the service station, make sure your car tank's chock a block full of gas, mate, because you're going to need it. You're going to be back to support for this property, and I reckon you're going to have a soul sticker on that signboard. Just like that. Another way you can do. Good on you, well done. Options closed, price 779. Alright, a great opportunity. You see number 12 of 14 Olive Close up on the screen there, and in the your front left-hand corner is that dynamic duo working out of our Bethlehem office, Jacqueline Unsworth and Jane Cross, doing an outstanding job there, particularly with this property that's really located in that special part of our city, being Omakara. Elevated to catch the water views and those breathtaking Kaimai sunset vistas. I reckon, did you girls do evening open ones?
Yes, we did one.
I bet you two had a scrap over who was going to do it. Go out here and enjoy this. She won. Good stuff. Look, folks, this is a 2006 build. It's an absolute quality home, and it even comes with an excellent building report. So, there's disclosure about from our vendors, just backing their product, an excellent building report that goes with it as well. The legal aspects of it, a freehold estate, 276151 is the record of title, 754 square metres more or less, plus you get that undivided 1/6 share at 934 square metres. 20 working days from today's date, your settlement date, not long to wait. Any other changes to the chapter? Quite extensive chapters. It's me, Rob. We nearly have to go to another page just to put all the channels on there. Well, that tells you about something special about the property. We've also got that large separate lounge that serves as an ideal gathering place for those movie nights. Family time, well, it does become much better in this property here. It certainly provides ample space for you to unwind, sit back and just relax and enjoy life. Inviting and freshly painted kitchen, dining and living areas, well, just a bit of a freshen up for you there. All the living spaces, well, they seamlessly connect to the gorgeous outdoor patio area, making that alfresco dining and entertaining absolutely effortlessly at this property at 14 Olive Close. Airbnb option. So there you go, folks, but for you as well. So there's a great opportunity to just satisfy the mortgage a little bit better. You've got that spacious floor area, comfortable accommodation, versatile spaces. The list just goes on and on and on. And this is the epitome of family living here at number 14 Olive Close. In your hands, buyers, we would like to start me away for this one. going to say something then, mate. Silence, just for your grand entry, mate. Opening bid now, folks, for number 14, Olive Close. Where do we say go? Once, twice, last chance. Wow, quite surprised. I would have thought we would have been over this like bees to a honey pot. How much do we need for this, Jacqueline?
We'll be pricing this today, Grant, at $1,295,000.
$1,295,000. No, it doesn't include the camper van, folks. You just get the house and land package there at 1,295, representing again very, very good value for money. And I know our vendor is keen to work with any buyer. So if you're looking for a beautiful home like that, folks, and I might talk to the girls out of Bethlehem office, and they'll help you from there. All right, back we go, folks. Number 12, Voss Close. Sir, can you just confirm your bid is still at $900,000?
Yes.
At $900,000, after serious considerations from our sellers over here, you've decided to convey your instructions to me to sell. On the market it goes then, folks, at $900,000, equal to the gentleman at the back there at 900,000. Calling it once now for any advance, put anything you like on top, as long as it's legal Kiwi tender. I'll take a 5, I'll take a 2.5, I'll take a single. First call now for any advance, second time, third. Last opportunity before it goes. It goes. Sold at $900,000 even. Congratulations to you, sir. Congratulations to our sellers. Right, moving on. I think we're reaching a conclusion on Brian Gallagher, but in the meantime, we're going to offer you the final property for our 1 o'clock session. And I have to say, about 3 or 4 weeks ago, when I saw the notification come through that Rachel had listed this property, I have been practicing how to say 6A Bishop Crescent in Sipoki. So it's modern, it's unique, and I can tell you now, folks, it's affordable. It's a wonderful, trendy abode. It exudes coolness with every detail curated to create a home which is fun, but it also is functional as well. When you look at the legal aspects of number 6A Bishop Crescent in Te Puke, it is commonly known as a cross-lease freehold. SA 32C folio 193 describes the legal aspect of it. There is a clause in the contract just disclosing, folks, that one of the owners is related to a licensed salesperson that works for our company, may benefit financially from the proceeds of the sale. We do have authorised telephone bidding in this place as well. We've also got a 7 and 8 and 10 working days, Rachel, a bit of flexibility around that. She's a great negotiator. If you want a different date, then Rachel will sort it out for you. Channels list, any additions, deletions? No changes there. So from the moment you step inside, you're greeted by that striking monochrome palette that sets the tone for the entire space through the home as well. The focal point, well, that's that spacious kitchen with white cabinetry, flat handles, tapware and appliances. Simply superb indeed. A property that punches well above its weight. The floor plan, well, that ensures effortless living, and though compact, a sense of space is still felt in the home as your eyes are drawn upwards to the soaring vaulted ceilings as well. You've got plenty of green space around the property. It really is a standalone property. Should really be a hit for first home buyers, downsizers, because all the hard work has been done. Now, Rachel also has on this one, she does have conditional interest, so cash buyers, you get the first opportunity here today. Where do we say go for this one? We'd like to start your way. It's going to be you in the room, or is it going to be the telephone bit? I'm assuming that's the telephone bit that you've got on the phone. And for an opening bid now, $450,000, exactly where I would have suggested myself to get in ahead of that conditional interest you've got at $450,000. We're underway now. Happy to take a $20,000 rise from here at $450,000. Take me to $470,000 if you will here. It's a great option and a great location. $450,000. 1, 2, third, last call for you here, folks, to join us. If it'll work alongside your buyer, then Rachel at $470,000 is with me. Vendor bid at $470,000. Where do we say go from here? 470, 490 would be the strategic move here. 490. Are they watching via the live stream? 470 is the end
Yeah,
of it.
see, under 480,
90.
490,
Yeah.
490. 490.
490, thank you. Appreciate it at $490,000 here. 490 with our telephone bidder at 490. The opportunity is here. Take me through the threshold there, folks. It takes me to 510. First call. Second time. Third. Last chance if you're in the room. Take a 10 if it'll help. Okay, I'm going to go once more on behalf of the seller then at $500,000. The vendor will bid now at even $500,000. Pop another 10 on top, folks, and we'll give you that opportunity to continue chatting with our sellers. You need to be above 500 to buy the property. You'll get that chance from there.
Because it's
Take us
below,
10 now.
it's below expectations, so we're leaving another 10. 510.
510. $510,000. I am a man of my word, folks. I'll call it 3 times. Once, twice, third, last chance at 510 with our phone bidder. Options pause, Trevor. See what you can do to off those 5 please at 500. Alright, back we go, folks. 29 Brian Gallagher Place. I have an amended bid now, folks. Can you just confirm your bid for me, please, sir? You've amended your bid to $1,010,000.
$1,010,000.
$1,010,000, yeah, that's what I think I said that, did I? Yeah, thanks, good. Just please making sure that I got it right. At $1,010,000, the bid is over here from our bidder prior to taking a pause, and after consideration, ma'am, you're instructing me to sell to these folks at $1,010,000. For the one of a better bid, $1,010,000 on the market it goes, folks. Now selling signs flashing. Here's your chance now. Are we in or out? Once, twice, third, last chance in or out before it goes. Sold $1,010,000 to our sellers. Yeah.
Aaron and Sarah, what we refer to here in our auction room is our elite team of negotiators. Now, all managers within the company here, basically if we get some bidding on the floor from you that's well, certainly respectable but not quite at a level where I'm committed to sell the property to you, you may hear me pause and give you an opportunity to speak with one of those wonderful managers there, and if do so, we'll take you outside, see if we can help you on that home buying journey. Now you do bid and buy today on a cash, unconditional basis. Acknowledging you've received one of those REA's buying and selling guides, you've conducted any homework or due diligence that you do need to do on your behalf, and you agree to the terms dictated in the conditions of sale. It is those conditions of sale, you might also know it as the contract. That's what you'll be signing if you do happen to buy one of our wonderful properties today. We'll take a look at the rules of engagement for today. You'll see it up here on the screen behind me. We've taken basically the conduct of auction, popped it up there in a nice blue font for you on the screen. Now I'm not going to cover off every little detail of the conduct of auction here, but I will point out a couple of rather important points for you. Vendor bidding being the really first important one. Now vendor bidding is the seller's way of saying to you, the buyers, thank you, but no thank you, essentially. Now, as the auctioneer, I'm the only person today authorised to place vendor bids on behalf of our sellers. If I do have to place vendor bids, they'll always be placed alongside you at a level well below the reserve. So all of our properties are subject to a confidential reserve today. So if you hear me placing vendor bids, you can be confident we've got a little bit of room to travel, a little bit of road to go there. But understand, I'll place them, I'll label them nice and clearly as a vendor bid. Take it as encouragement that if you want the opportunity to talk to one of our sellers, you'll need to bid above that level. The other thing, touch on really quickly for you phone bidders, if we do have any registered telephone interest, I'll let you know as we get to each auction. And of course, I touched on it briefly for you. If you you do happen to buy one of our properties today, you do inherit a couple of responsibilities immediately after the auction. You'll need to sign the contract. That formalises the deal, if you like, and you'll need to pay your deposit. We ask 1/10 of the purchase price payable today. The rest payable upon settlement for you. Now, hopefully that's nice and clear. Like I said, I'm not going to bore you with all of the finer details there. You look like smart, savvy, sophisticated buyers, so I trust your homework's complete and you're all set to go. Now, if you have any questions, please, this would be the time to let me know. Otherwise, we'll continue forward. Good, wonderful. Alrighty, let's take a look at our first property for today. You'll see it up on the screen in just a moment there. Ashley, Lockie Davis, working on this one here. A wonderful property that you've got here. And nice freshly painted. It's a 1980s gem, and it really is in what we could probably refer to as the heart of Tauranga up there in that Gate Par region. Now you'll see that it is described firstly in a statement fee simple, an undivided half share in 811 square metres more or less. Secondly, that estate's leasehold. We sort of know it here as a cross-lease freehold. It's all comprised and described under that record of title, SA 38C Folio 890. Now you've got 10 working days to get all your affairs sorted, lined up, ready to move in and start enjoying. Maybe a little bit of flexibility for the right buyer, and certainly some chattels, just a little gentle reminder for you, put up on the screen as well, all there to greet you on move-in day. Now, inside, an open plan invites light and laughter. And you've got that cosy wood burner as well as the heat pump. You can be assured that comfort it is granted to you all year round. Now, whilst the original kitchen and bathroom do await maybe a personal touch should you wish to do so, that 80s character features, they really add that timeless charm to the home, and it begs to be cherished. You can see it here, folks, on the screen. You are ready for a move-in, or 10 working days as we touched on. You can picture your serene mornings maybe out on the deck. You've got the conveniences of Gate Par Shopping Centre, schools, the hospital, everything that we sort of need or require, all nice and close. So you've got that full package for you here at 1017B Cameron Road, and I'm going to put it to you now, buyers, who would like to live in this wonderful home. Put it to you now, you start us away, call for an opening bid, opening offer. There's the quiet we were looking for. Welcome to the auctions, folks. I'll call it for you. Once is your chance. Twice. Third opportunity then. Alright, Ash, Lockie, we'll close the auction. No cash in the room today, but we've got strong instructions from our seller.
We do, so today we're going to be pricing this property at $619,000.
Okay, there you go, folks. An asking price for you there on the property. Now priced $619,000. Represents pretty good buying, I would have thought here at $619,000. If you are interested, make sure you give one of these wonderful people a call. Good luck with the campaign. No worries. Alright, folks, we'll continue forward. 128A Valley Road. Julian Foster, working out of our Mount Maunganui office, has had the privilege of marketing this wonderful home. An exquisite Mount Maunganui retreat. It offers you luxury, it offers you convenience. You'll see it's a freehold estate, 299 square metres more or less. The record of title is down as 99429. 20 working days leaves you ample time to get all the boxes packed. That's your move-in date, your settlement date. A little bit of flexibility for the right buyer, but otherwise that's what we've been buying for today. And of course your chattels, a nice reminder for you there. Pretty much a little bit of everything thrown into the mix for you. Now the sophisticated kitchen features glossy white finishes. You've got that stone bench top to really complement it, and it's ready and waiting for you to really enhance your culinary adventures that you might go on. You can relax in that master suite. You've got the deluxe ensuite in the walk-in closet. Maybe enjoy the private terrace. You've got a cosy gas fire in the formal living room. The sleek open plan 2 sunlit balconies. The home, it truly is perfect for entertaining, but also equally peaceful living. 2 low maintenance, fully fenced, the low maintenance fully fenced property. It promises nice easy care for you, leaving more time for maybe the nearby beaches, plenty of cafes, all the good shopping that is close by. I put it to you now, guys, it's a wonderful opportunity for you here in Mount Maunganui. Who wants to claim that coastal paradise? It could be yours in just mere moments. Starts away, opening bids. Opening offer, cash unconditional, that's who we're talking to today. But I'll give you a chance. What's the opportunity for you? Twice as I scan the room. Third call. Alright, well the silence speaks for itself at the moment. Doesn't mean we've got the cash buy here, but certainly a wonderful property. So we'll close the auction. Julian, your vendors tell me very motivated to sell today. We're going to price the property at $1,750,000.
65.
65. I better not undersell it for you there. $1,765,000. Asking price for you there, folks, at $1,765. Make sure you Julie. I think you're going to be busy now that this price is out in the market there. Certainly a wonderful property. If you're interested, at 1765 it could be yours. Good luck to you and yourself. Okay, moving forward, we've seen on the screen one, Glenrowan Rise in Bethlehem. Chris Royal, one of our master sellers working out of the Cherrywood office down here. And certainly a wonderful home. You'll see it's a residence that defines the essence of Bethlehem living with its timeless design. And of course you've got that north-facing aspect to really optimise your sunshine hours. 100 square metres more or less of freehold land, that's what's granted to you under the unique identifier SA 56C folio 382. You'll note there your settlement date down is the 7th of June 2024. For my calculations, that's the 159th day of the year, but certainly just as good as any other day to be moving in to your new Bethlehem Oasis. Now you'll see here it is recently updated. The kitchen dining area merges seamlessly into that separate lounge and conservatory where views of the lush grounds offer a verdant retreat for you to spend your time. Privacy, it does abound in that outdoor living space. You're nestled in a substantial sized section that you can see from the photos there. Immaculate and cherished. This home, it does stand nice and proudly with those wonderfully manicured gardens, creating a really nice inviting atmosphere for you to spend your afternoons. Room enough for the boat or the camper behind the elegant gates there, plus you've got the extra space for additional vehicles if you need it. It is a wonderful property here. You can embrace that tranquility that is offered to you here in Bethlehem. Schools nice and close, the town centre nice and close, a good covered locale, and it all waits you here. Opportunity buyers, it is in your hands now. I brought to you for a start. Who says go on one Glenrowan Rise? Put it to you. Once is the call. Second opportunity. Third chance. Right, Chris. Well, we don't have cash in the room by the looks of it. Close the auction. Instructions from our seller.
Okay, we're going to price the property today, Jordan, at $1,035,000. Capital valuation is $1.1 million. So I think that shows the owner's motivation to sell.
Absolutely, a wonderful offer we're getting there. $1,035,000. Again, good buying at $1,035,000 buyers. I imagine you're going to be rather busy this afternoon, Chris. Good luck to you and your sellers. If you're interested, now price $1,035,000.
Thanks, Jordan.
No worries. Alrighty then, 69B, 13th Avenue. Sherry Mitchell, working out of our EVES on Cameron office there in the heart of, well, I called it earlier, the heart of Tauranga. You'll see it up there in that Gate Par region. This wonderful property here, you can see it on the screen. It's a sunny, private, two-storey townhouse in the heart of the avenues. You'll see across these freehold estates, it's firstly an estate in fee simple and undivided third share. You get 809 square metres more or less. That's under that deposit plan 18236. Secondly, that estate is hold. Now, both the first and second estates, they're comprised under that record of title SA 42A folio 176, all contained in the South Auckland Land Registry Office. 20 working days, an ample, a sufficient amount of time to get all the affairs in order, make arrangements for moving day, maybe a little bit of flexibility for the right buyer on that front, but otherwise 20 working days is the date we're going to be circling in the calendar there. And your channels list, you'll see it on the screen for you buyers, a gentle reminder of all the inclusions for you when you do move in. Now upstairs, the open plan living is freshly painted, flowing into a conservatory and out to the balcony, and you get those views towards the Welcome Bays Hills. Now you could spend hours out there looking, maybe a good book in hand, a good coffee maybe to go with it as you sit out there enjoying the sunshine coming through. You've got 2 bedrooms, one downstairs rather, you've got the 2 bedrooms, one opens up to that courtyard, you've got that convenient laundry, shower and toilet alongside that as well to cater for maybe any further needs that you might have, guests, friends, etc. Solar panels will there and warm your water, whilst the exterior of the home ensures very minimal upkeep moving forward. Perfect for families maybe, savvy investors, a good townhouse and a good location, close to all the amenities, parks, the CBD. The list goes on. I say who takes this slice of comfort, this slice of convenience, this slice of 69B13. Put it to you now, buyers. Start us away. Give you a chance. You can't all have come just to listen to me, so I know someone's around. Give you an opportunity for it. Once the call, twice. Last opportunity then. Oh, Sherry. No buyers in the room for this one, no cash buyers at least. But again, instructions, motivated instructions from ourselves. They're going to price the property today?
Yes, we are going to price it at 839,000.
There we go, 839,000 buyers. That's what it'll take if you're interested. Like I say, convenience, location, it's all there for you. $839,000, 69B, 13th Avenue. Good luck to you and your sellers, Sherry. Alrighty then, Jackie Fothergill marketing this next property. You'll see it here, 96B, Maxwell's Road. Certainly views like that, you can see just how good this opportunity is for you. A unique harbourside opportunity with vistas that really captivate and location that is sure to impress. You've got Pillards Point School just over the road and City Life, well, let's call it a metaphorical stone's throw away. Your convenience, absolutely undeniable here. It's 96B Maxwell Road. Let's take a look. It's a cross-lease freehold. Firstly, a stated fee simple and undivided half share, 1,346 square metres more or less. And secondly, that estate and leasehold. The record of title is down as SA 49C, folio 107. Now, 10 working days gives you enough time to still keep that excitement ticking over as you wait for move-in day. But certainly that's your settlement date that's been elected by our sellers there. And of course, you'll see the shadows on the screen. Now, we'll bring your attention to the further terms of sale. 23.0, essentially as is, where is. You're acknowledging that you're buying the property on that basis. Obviously, vendor warranties no longer apply under that clause 9 of the agreement. A little bit more to it. I'm not going to read the clause in full, but do remind you, of course, it is an as-is, where-is condition that's been popped into that contract. Now let's take a look at this 1960s home. It is right for renewal. Fully accessible. You've got ramps, you've got the lift, nice versatile 179 square metre layout. It's 4 bedrooms, office, multiple living areas. They truly are yours to really transform and put your own personal touches on, should you wish to do so. Seasons, they change beautifully here, from summer deck lounging to the cosy winter days in the conservatory. The views, well, they remain that constant delight. How could you get sick of it, folks? You can seize the chance to invest in a property with promise and with potential. Get ready, set your sights on the future would be my advice for you here as we bid away for this prime piece of Maxwell's Road. Buyers in your hands, you start us away, having worked with you. Do have registered telephone interests, but I'll put it to you. Once a call for a start, and opening on. Twice the chance. Happy to work with you, but you've got to start it away.
800.
800. A little bit optimistic at 800, I'd suggest. We maybe suggest somewhere around $1 million would be a good place to kick it off. Give you a chance. Just challenging at 800 might be a little bit too optimistic for the start today. If you have further interest in the room, let me know.
We can take 900.
Happy to start at 900 with you, but understand if there's further, we might have to go there. At 900, welcome you in on the phone then. At 900,000, I've got to start. A little bit lighter than my suggestion, but happy to work with the buyer on the phone there. If you're watching on the live stream, hello. At 900,000, chasing a 50,000 rise from here. But at 900,000, I've got it with the buyer on the phone. I'll call it once in their favour. Twice the chance for you. Third opportunity then at 900,000 on the phone. Okay, vendor bid nice and clearly, 950 for you. Need to see you at $1 million on top now. Give you an opportunity to put that through the phone lines. Of course, if you're in the room, you're waiting for the end. Don't. Doesn't always work that well. But at 950, it's a vendor bid. Once a call. Twice. Third chance, but I've got to see the next move, $1 million. Okay, no problem. I'm going to go again on behalf of our vendor to $1 million now. At $1 million, I'll place that vendor bid there. And I'll call it to you again, give you an opportunity, buyers, otherwise we simply close it down. Once the call. Twice. Third chance then. Okay, understood. I'm going to close the auction there. Interest north of this number, at least for now, because a property like this, you're right on the water there, understand. If you are interested, make sure you get hold of Jackie. She'll be happy to help you out, guide you on where you need to be. But we are going to formally close the auction now. Thank you. Alright folks, we'll continue forward at 116 Console Street. A little bit of road, I guess we could say, up there in the heart of that sort of, let's call it that western of Queensland up the coastline there. Whitehead, to clarify for you if I started to ramble. You can step into the embrace here at 116 Console Street. Modern refinement does mean that serene living that, well, the photo alone almost tells you about it, but I'm going to talk a little bit more. Firstly, though, it is a freehold estate, 812 square metres more or less, that unique identifier. That's down as SA39C, folio 397. 40 working days from the date of the agreement. Is that still correct? 40 working days? So plenty of time, buyers, you can look forward to that. And of course your channel's listens up on the screen for you as well. Just draw your attention, 23.0 and further terms of sale. Just advising you to get further information in regards to the Waihee mines. Of course, it's all of our Waihee properties for you there, just to give you a little bit of extra information to look over. Now, this tastefully renovated home you're going to see on the screen in front of you here, it offers an open plan heart where kitchen, dining and lounge converge in style and harmony. Ideal for maybe hosting or unwinding, up to you. The home isn't just renovated though, it's reinvented. You've got each space thoughtfully designed for today's living. You've got those bifold doors, they're going to invite you out to that expansive outdoor haven surrounded by lush fruit trees and well manicured gardens. A really good tranquil retreat no matter the season. You've got two spacious bedrooms accompany a self-contained flat presenting a suite of options for you here. Family, guests, rental potential, maybe work from home. You've got lifestyle, you've got comfort, you've got convenience. It's all packaged here, not just promised, delivered. In front of you here, buyers, I put it to you now, opening bid, opening offer, starts away for 116 Console Street. Give you a chance. Once a call then. Twice. Third and final call. Right, Steve. No, we won't delay any further. We'll close the auction today, but motivated sellers, they want to price the property today?
Yes, I do, yeah.
Absolutely. 935 is the instruction I've got.
That's correct.
There we are, folks. At $935,000, a good asking price there, and you get all the gardens included as well, of course. So, good luck to you and your sellers on that one there, Steve. Auction now formally closed and price. 251 Waitaha Road, Ashley, Lockie, Diane Davidson, all proudly marketing this wonderful home for you here. Imagine a home that's more than just walls and windows. This one here, it's your tranquil retreat. It's nestled amongst those mature trees, a very generous sized section to accompany it here. You'll see it's a freehold estate. I talked about the section at 602 square metres more or less, all contained under that record title, SA 2018 Folio 513. Now, Friday the 5th of July 2024, or otherwise as mutually agreed upon, that's your move-in day. No changes at all as I I'm aware, settlement or chattels all as distributed. Wonderful. Now, ceilings in this home, they truly soar in that living area, enhancing your sense of space. Upstairs, the treetop level houses a large master and an office, providing quiet and secluded spaces for rest, but also productivity. The home, it isn't just a place to live, it's a sanctuary with spacious, open-plan living and recently upgraded kitchen offer a haven for family time or entertaining friends. With that internal garaging plus ample off-street parking, including camper van space, practicality is truly evident. Is truly as evident as the beauty of this home. A slice of tranquility, a lifestyle that bridges convenience with serenity. Buyers, enough from me, I put it to you. Who starts us away here at 251 Waitaha Road? Give you a chance as we work with the cash interest today. Once the call, go the drill, and you go to 3. Learn to count higher than that. Twice. Third opportunity for you. Got to be over 18 to do it. Final opportunity, buyers. Alright, no problem. We'll close the auction. A little bit more work to do. Vendor's motivation though, through the roof. You're going to price the property?
Today we're going to price this beautiful home at $759,000.
Well, there you go. Only 759,000, and yeah, you get all the lush trees and greenery included in it. You get the wonderful home. I would imagine you're going to be rather busy.
You're right.
Good luck, and I look forward to seeing that nice big soul figure out the front. No problem. All right, buyers, friends, let's move on. Lot number 6. Plus. You'll see up there, Tauranga. For any of you not quite familiar, basically head east. And you're sure to come across this wonderful opportunity for you. Julian Hanson is marketing this property, working out of our Papamoa office. Wonderful to have you here today, Julianne. And let's take a look. Cherished moments, they're made here. You could step forward and envision the possibilities, though, that your new lifestyle offers you, where family life that truly thrives and fresh renovations, they're going to make that really nice, spacious, comfort, semi-rural living that's to you. Let's take a look at the formal description. You'll see it in a state of fee simple, containing 951 square metres, more or less. Lot 6 on deposited plan, 585-423. Secondly, that estate of fee simple, it's an uninvited one that's share, 457 square metres, more or less. Both those first and second estates comprised and described, under record of title 11048003. 10 working days, not too long to wait. If you want to keep that excitement rolling through, no problem. Only 10 working days, it's roughly 2 weeks. Then you'll be able to move in and start enjoying that semi-rural lifestyle, and your channels are on the screen as well. So no problem. Let's look forward. The home that delivers practicality but with style. That's what we're giving you here. New carpeting, a bright interior. You've got the solar panels to truly lighten your energy load. You've got 2 living areas, ample storage and the additional kitchenette. It's a good versatile hub for youth play and guest comfort, extended family gatherings. No matter what, they're all catered for here. Just a short journey from Papamoa, this Pongakawa gem offers the tranquility of country living within the convenience of good quality schooling, all nearby as well. You can embrace the opportunity to maybe slow down and take a deep breath in some semi-rural air for you. A good haven for you waiting here at Lot 6, Penelope Place in Pongakawa. Buyers, in your hands, you start us away. We're happy to work with you. Give you a chance. Once. Twice. Third and final. Alright, Julianne, no problem. We'll close the auction. A little bit more work to do on that one, but certainly a good offering for buyers looking in that part of town. I'm sure when we do get that sold sticker, we're going to have some very happy parties on both sides of the fence. No problem at all. Alright, thanks for your patience. 26 Bongard Street in Gate Park. Derek Rosa, working out of our EVES on Cameron office, proudly marketing this property here. Sun-drenched sanctuary, you might know it as. It's been a setting for 6 years of cherished family memories, but it's the perfect first step onto the property ladder. It's offering offering a secure, fully fenced backyard where children's laughter, well, it can fill the air, whilst your pets, well, they can absolutely roam freely. You'll see a freehold estate when you arrive at 627 square metres or less. Record of title, SA4A, folio 26. Now, 60 working days from the date of the agreement, or otherwise as mutually agreed upon. No changes to the settlement date there, no changes to the chattels, all as given to you in the documentation throughout the wonderful campaign that Derek's been running. Now, the open layout ensures that you're never far from the heart of the home, whether you're preparing a feast or watching over the little ones outside. The expansive deck flowing from the family room through those French doors really invites an al fresco dining and, of course, effortless enjoyment of the outdoors. Located just minutes from the vibrant shops of Greerton and Gate Park, surrounded by educational options of all ages, this home, it isn't just a dwelling, it's a launch pad for lifelong memories. Seize the opportunity, claim your spot. Who says go? 26 Bongard Street. Put it to you now, buyers. Happy to work with you. Registered phone interest, but happy to work in the room as well. Maybe 600, a good place to start. Give you an opportunity, buyers. Chance to put the instructions down the line there, but once is the call. Twice. Third opportunity, as I listed at 600, got you there on the phone. At 600, welcome, good luck to my phone bidder over here working with you there, Derek, and I'll put it to the rest of the room, give you an opportunity. Do we say maybe a 20,000 rise at 600,000? Once the call in at 600,000, and I chase a 20,000 to go. Twice an opportunity for you then. You see the wonderful green grass out the front there, good parking, bit of garaging for you. Twice and third call then at 600, we chase a 20,000 rise. Okay, happy to go there on behalf of the vendor at $620,000. Vendor bid, 620, 640 would be the next move. I sort of turn this way, buyers, just to talk to the buyer on the phone, but if you are here, let me know your intentions. So I'm at 620 now, 640 is the next place to go.
640.
Got you there at 640,000. Welcome back to my phone bidder on the phone with you, Derek. And I put it in your favour then, and I make it a first call at 640, but I still chase a 20,000 rise from here. At 640,000, I'll give you an opportunity. Once again, I call it twice. I make the third call, in fact, at 640. Do we say 60? Okay, I'm going to go again one more time on behalf of my vendor here at 660,000, and I'll invite you back in over that level. Vendor bid at 660. Give them a little bit of time. It takes a little bit to get the instructions across the phone line. We go 680, Derek, with your buyer. We pause and have a conversation. First the call.
Hold at that moment, thanks.
So I'm at 660 with a vendor bid. I need to see the buyer at 680.
I need to see you at 680.
Give you an opportunity, but I can't delay them too much longer. Twice. Got to see you above 660 there. Work with you above that level. Third opportunity.
He's bid 680, thank you.
680. Got you there at 680 there. And at 680, I remember my word, I put it 3 times and we'll pause and talk. Once, twice, third call. Okay, we're going to pause. Craig will have a conversation with the buyer on the phone there. We'll come back to that one once we've had a little bit of a conversation. Otherwise, Grant will be back with you at 3 o'clock for the final 2 properties of the day.
Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Those of you that have just joined us in the auction room here, we've been trucking along since 1 o'clock and we've offered 18 properties to the market so far today. I can tell you now that the ones that haven't sold, there is a truckload of them that have got what we call conditional buyers on them. So, Grant Child, I'm going to offer you the next 7 properties this afternoon here at our 3 o'clock session. You will have heard Jordan, he was the one just calling our 2 o'clock session, and we've got one of those properties that's out still being negotiated at this point in time. So we'll be back to you with a result on it as soon as we can. So what actually happens there, buyers, if we don't reach the vendor's reserve price, we simply pause the auction, and one of our team, they step in, and at the moment, I think who's doing the negotiation at the moment? It's, Craig is doing a bit of negotiating at the moment. So that means that we haven't reached the seller's reserve price. So if we don't reach their reserve price, as the auctioneers, I can't help you as an auctioneer if we're not at the vendor's reserve price. So if we don't make it, we'll pause the auction. We'll give you that opportunity. You've seen Craig going backwards and forwards from the side rooms over here to see if we can help you buy the property here today. If we don't reach agreement, we'll simply close the auction. But if we do reach agreement, it'll come back to us. We'll make any necessary amendments and then away we go. So pretty simple, straightforward process. But if we pause the auction, it means that the vendors, we're not at a level where we can sell the property to you. Let's have a quick look at the documentation before we press on. Well, that booklet there on the screen, that's been around for a long time. They are available in the stand outside of the auction room. And when you sign the contract, you're signing on the basis that you're confirming to us in writing that we've provided that booklet and our obligations under the Real Estate Agents Act in providing them to you. Some good information in those, by the way, and they're available in the stand. Outside that stand, folks, you'll see the contract of sale of the next 7 properties here. That's the finalised copy. If there's been any amendments, any changes, we'll alert you to that along the way, but pretty standard there in accordance with the draft contract. Your salespeople that you've been working with, whether you are buyers or whether you're sellers, well, they have really been your ambassadors throughout the proceedings so far, providing you with all this documentation. By way of any bidding, we're going to assume that you've read, understood, accept that contract, trust that you have spoken with your solicitors because you buy it on a cash, unconditional basis here at the auction. You're also deemed to have accepted the vendor's title without any rights of requisition. So just making sure that all the I's are dotted and the T's are crossed there as well. So I'm not going to go through that entire contract, folks. We'll quickly revisit the front page. What you see on the screen there is in blue is the conduct of today's auction. That's set out on the front page at the bottom there. Again, I'm not going to go through that in its entirety. I'll just remind you that on the fall of the hammer, that's where we come and ask for your autograph, and of course that goes on the signature block of the contract, seals the deal, and it's at that time there where you're required to part with some of your cash. Just 10% of the purchase price is all we require today. The balance, well, that gets paid by the solicitors or transacted through the solicitors. Of course, you've got to pay it. Just arranging your finance, get it to the solicitors, and they'll sort it out on the settlement date. The only other thing I want to cover today, folks, is as far as vendor bidding is concerned. Now, we're getting a lot of our properties today have just got the one bidder. So if we've only got one bidder, then I'll work alongside you, I'll work with you, and I'll utilise what we call vendor bids to get you to a level where the owners are happy to continue discussions with you. If I'm holding a bid at any stage, I'm the only one authorised to submit vendor bids on behalf of our sellers. I will disclose any vendor bids to you. And what's actually happening there is we are away from where the sellers will enter into any negotiations with you. So if I'm holding a vendor bid, you'll need to be above that to have that right to work with our sellers here today. So pretty straightforward process. Any questions at this juncture? I know we've got some telephone bidders. Welcome in for those watching via the live stream. We're going to be a couple of phone bidders along the way here this afternoon. So as we get to those properties, I'll confirm that. We're still waiting on the property in Bongard Street from our 2 o'clock session to be finished off. I know they're getting close on the results. So in the meantime, let's press on and we'll offer you the first one for our 3 o'clock session. And that is the one marketed by none other than Pat King, working out of our Mount Maunganui office. 25A Cornwall Street is the property that we're offering here as well. Now, again, I mentioned in my preamble, folks, about conditional buyers. I'm being very clear with you now. Total transparency at the EVES auctions. If you don't buy in the auction room here this afternoon, we are absolutely convinced you will be in a multiple offer, because I know Pat has got buyers that are wanting to submit conditional offers to our sellers this afternoon. So make sure you give it your best shot here with 25A Korowai Street. She's a real character property, this one, and it is nestled beautifully in the heart of a very family-friendly neighbourhood as well. It's formally described as a freehold estate, 366 square metres of land. That's all you have to look after, folks, so you can spend the rest of the time thrashing your credit card at the local shopping complexes or down at the beach, just absolutely enjoying yourself. So 521033, that's the record of title that describes all the legal aspects of 25A Korowai Street. We do have a couple of additional clauses I just need to make sure that you are fully aware of. And whilst I turn to those, I remind you that it's only 20 working days from today, folks, and that's when you get your furniture truck in the driveway there, unloading your furniture to move in and enjoy your life in this wonderful property indeed. Clause 23 just authorises the early release of the deposit. That's quite standard, obviously, and sometimes at this time of the year. That's just to be in accordance with the Real Estate Agents Act. That clause was submitted at the request of our vendor solicitor. And the clause 24 just advising you in writing that the owner or one of the owners is indeed a licensed salesperson in accordance with the Real Estate Agents Act and is working for our company and may benefit from the proceeds of the sale. So total disclosure there, but even as licensed salespeople, we need houses to live in, and we're actually allowed to sell and move on and buy something else and move on with life as well. So just making sure that you are aware of that. Any other changes to the channels listed all there, Pat?
No change.
All as you've inspected and seen on the record of title. It's a character home. It embodies the essence of the 1960s, but beautifully boasts the modern updates for contemporary living as well. So if you like that little bit of character around you, but you want like the modern living, well, you can tick both of those boxes here at 25A Korowai Street. You've got the large windows that just absolutely flood the rooms with natural light. You really do step into a world where memoirs and memories are made, and every corner of this home will tell a story after you've been in occupation there with your family, enjoying what it's got to offer. You can entertain guests or unwind with the loved ones in that rustic bar nestled within the back lawn there, offering room for the kids to play and a place to really create unforgettable memories here for you folks. Is 25A Korowai Street. Again, I remind you, we are expecting conditional offers on this property, but that's up to Pat to deal with afterwards. I'm here to work with you, the cash buyers. Where do we say go? Let's get into it. If you want to buy it, now's the time. Where would you like to start me away, folks? Great start. Beautiful. Loving your work. Looking for an opening bid, folks? Waiting for me to suggest a figure? Or do we just close it? Do we just go and work with the conditional buyers? I think we need to give these guys a bit of opportunity. What about 800? Somebody start me away at $800,000. Well, come along there, man. You look a bit lonely down there. People are going to go sit there. They're being a little bit quiet down there. But what's good there at $800,000, looking for a $20,000 rise from here? At $800,000, who chases that down? Do we go 820? Here's your
850, please.
Pardon?
850.
850. Beautiful. Welcome to the auction room. I hope you're watching via the live stream at $850,000. Don't be deterred by that, man. I'm still happy to take you 20. At $850,000, a good strong bid from our telephone bidder here. At 850, do we say 870 for you? Let's go there quickly. Yep, that's the way I like it here, north to south. Jim to chest, we go at $870,000. 900. Beautiful. Loving your work there at $900,000. Is that a full bang there, sir, or is that fly still here? I know you had somebody swatting flies here today. Yeah, okay, a little bit of a scratch. Okay, that's okay, no problems at all. At $900,000. No, it's got to be this one. And east to west doesn't work in the auction room. Is that?
No, I'm
not. Put your hand up. I was asking for 920 and you put your hand up. Okay. What about 10, man? What? I'm not going to go any lower than that. At $900,000, here's their opportunity. Pardon?
910.
910. Okay, just confirming that wasn't that fly back again there, sir. 910, beautiful. Loving your work at the back of the room there at 910. Wow, now I'm going
920.
920. All down to the tens there at 920. Do we say 30 for you up the back? At 920. Back with our telephone bidder at this point in time at 920. Another 10 on top, is it there, sir? First call.
925.
25. Okay, we'll just drop down to the 5s, no problems at all. A good strategic move would be
930.
30. Start with the 5, sir. Fine print says you start and you keep it going. $930,000. Phone bidder leads the auction at this point in time. No prizes for second, sir. $930,000.
935.
35. 40. 940. 940,000. 50 would be a good strategic move, sir. Just a suggestion. Yeah, you're going to be like my wife and not listen to me too, are you? Yeah, I know. I know how that works. $940,000. It's over here.
945.
45 we go. 945. Opening the door at 950. Do we say? $945,000. Taking the lead at the back of the auction room here at 945. They've been doing particularly well at this point in time. At 950 we go. Breaking news, sir. We're here. We're on the market. We sell to the highest bidder here today, and at the moment it is on the phone here at $950,000 fair and square. Another 5 might just snatch the keys there. 950 is a round number. You're the only one that can test it. At $950,000. We sell away, sir. Are we in or out?
955.
55 we go. At 955, 60 would be a strategic move if they want to keep challenging for the keys. Great opportunity here, 25A Quattawai Street. Think about what I've said about it. If you want the modern day living surrounded by a bit of character, another 5 might do it. Currently, I sell at the back of the room here at 955, 60. 65, sir? International body language says that's no, sir, and I don't like no's in the auction room. What about 2.5? Make it 962.5, shall we? How do you value a property of this calibre for that sort of money?
Yeah, 962.5.
962,500. Another 2.5 it is, comes from the back there at 962.5. Be a good idea to stay in the 5s though and take me straight through to 967. 962,500 we go. 962,500. Take me through that threshold there. I'll take the 2.5 of it, so just to be fair. 962.5. I'll sell on the back wall now. Be quick, interrupt.
965.
65. What about a single, sir?
Yeah, sure. 966.
Beautiful. 66. Clickety click. On we go. 966. Winning bid at the back at $966,000. Where do we go from here? They've been doing particularly well. I'll take the single as well. They call me Grant the friendly auctioneer. 966, are we in or out? Quickly, first calling it 3 times now, otherwise I sell at the back at 966. First, second call at 966, and is that another 2.5 or was that just the second? Just the one. 67. Okay, put the little snowman on the end of it there, sir. Make it 968. Beautiful, thank you. Take that nod as a yes. At 968 we go. $968,000. We've got their best. They might not want to wait quite so long this time because I'm going back behind the podium, and when I'm back here, the hammer's up, and it's about to fall. $968,000. 69.
Oh, we're going 70.
70. Oh, even better. Beautiful. 970. Sir, that's a round number. Pop another single on top. If they go again, you haven't spent anything, but that might be their limit. You're the only one who can test it. I'm not sure the bank will answer that text message on time, sir. I need an answer now in the auction room. At 970,000, it's just another single, sir. Hell of a lot better than being on Tinder, that's for sure.
971.
71. 72. 75. Just suggestions. Calling it 3 times at $971,000. What are our instructions from here? Otherwise, I sell away. At $971,000, I need a decision. Hammers up. First call at 97100. Not actually intending it as a joke. There's a lot of smiling going on over here. I'm not quite sure what's coming on the other end. But I'm selling away at 971. Second call now at 971. Are we absolutely 100% sure? On the third and final call, it's no time to dilly-dally. Quickly, I need to be fair at the back. Quickly, it is going. It is going. It is. Sold to the back of the room at 971,000. Well done, congratulations.
Thank you very much, folks. Again, a big congratulations to the previous parties involved there. We're just going back to our last property in the 2 o'clock session. You'll see it there, 26 Bongard Street. I've got the bidder on the phone there. Just confirm for me, Craig. They've increased their offer to $725,000. Yep, perfect. And my sellers, my instructions, we go on the market at 725. Yes. Got you there loud and clear. Nice and easy for you folks at 725 triple O. I call it 3 times and only 3 times, and I sell it away to the highest bidder. Once is your call at 725. Twice, if there's anything further you need to let me know now. Third, final opportunity at 725. It goes. Sold. They're on the phone now. Straight on the back with you in just a second.
Alright, moving right along. 61 Montia Close is the next one we've got for you this afternoon, folks. Fran Harmon, working out of our Patmore office, has been working extremely hard on this property. Extremely hard. And what a great property is indeed. It's a populous cul-de-sac location and sought after Palm Springs. Well, all I can do is tell you that this will absolutely delight the keen nature lovers. So, I'm not saying that you're one of those places they've got like up in Kattegat, but you're surrounded by lovely nature and everything in this property here. So, the freehold estate it is by 700 square metres land, more or less. That's all you need. 691251 is your record of title number. 20 working days, Fran. Just our settlement dates. Any other changes to the channels list or anything? No changes there. So you've got a large and lovely home there of 268 square metres of land, more or less. So you've really got space for all in this tranquil setting at this property here at 61 Montia Close. Where all the rooms, they really seem larger than what they actually are. Just that feeling. It's one of those properties that's, it's got that great feeling of space throughout it. You've got that massive living room as well, an additional media room. Well, that's particularly at this time of the year. I mean, Trevor, if you had a house like this with a media room, we'd be in there on a Friday and Saturday night and watching the footy and watching the Warriors. What a great place that is. And Sundays, yeah, absolutely. We'd be able to hunker down on a Friday afternoon, mate, and not come out until Monday morning. We had a media room like this. You've got that modern kitchen there. Well, that boasts that functional butler's pantry as well. So you really do tick a lot of boxes with this property. You've got the park-like vista over the adjoining conservation reserve as well. You've got that. I was referring to that nature lovers. That beautiful bird life and nature's smaller out-of-sight creatures. Well, they're all surrounding you here, and you will never ever have more amenable neighbours than the nature that surrounds this property here. So, in your hands, guys, we would like to start your way. Second one up. If you were here for the first one in our 3 o'clock session, you had a very, very good demonstration on how to buy at an EVES auction. Looking for an opening bid now, buyers. Where do we say go for number 61 Montia Close? First call, second, last opportunity if you've got that cash there. Otherwise, I'm going to simply hand it back to Fran, and I know she'll have a sold sticker on this signboard in no time at all. Final opportunity. Auction's closed. A little bit more work to do to find our buyer for this one there, Fran. I know you've been talking to somebody and working with somebody, so they'll be delighted to know the property's still available, and I know you'll get that property sold very, very quickly indeed. Session, folks. 3 bar 417 Wanganui Road. The mentioned I nearly said double trouble. You're not double trouble. You're trying to do
Double delight. Double delight.
double delight. Oh, that's beautiful. Beautiful. Love your words. Love your words. Katie Burke, Dirk Berry, working out of our Mount Maunganui office, folks. If you're looking for modern living with those magical Mount lifestyle moments there, this would be a very difficult one to beat. So all I can suggest to you here is this home really shouts welcome to your future sanctuary where tranquility meets modern luxury as well. So a great option here with this property at 3/417 Maunganui Road. That's how the postie knows the address. Land Transfer Office, they know it as Record of Title SA 26B folio 604. Across lease freehold is the way the property is described. 17th of May 2024 is our settlement date. No change to that? Okay, good to go. Channels list, very comprehensive and extensive one indeed. Any changes to that? No? So just a reminder, folks, of clause 23, the purchaser has been provided with the title and lease agreement for the property which reflects a technical defect in the lease in that it does not include the use of the common area for access to the flats, and the purchaser has sought legal, technical and expert advice and is satisfied with that in all regards prior to your bidding. Now, I can tell you now, if you don't bid, whilst I'm talking about bidding, if you don't bid today, these guys are expecting an offer after the auction, so we'll give you that first opportunity. If you enjoy gatherings and a nice open plan kitchen, dining and living area, well, that really does form the heart of this home as well. Guests will also enjoy having their space. You can step outside onto the wraparound deck and simply immerse yourself in the serene ambience that surrounds the property on that deck. You've got that seamlessly combined style, comfort and practicality with this property here in Maunganui Road. Adorned with that bespoke custom steel features throughout, and that really does add a touch of unique craftsmanship to every corner of this particular property here. Conveniently located on the city fringe there, it really is a haven that's the best of both worlds, and tranquility of suburbia and excitement of downtown the Mount. What more could you ask for?
Not a lot.
Not a lot. So there you go, guys. Like I said, Dirk and Katie, they're expecting an offer on this property, so if you are in cash, now's the time to put it on the table for consideration by ourselves. Where do we say go? In case you didn't understand all that gobbledygook, I'm looking for an opening bid. No? First call, second, last opportunity, we're in or out. Okay, those guys that are talking about putting that offer in, they're going to be absolutely delighted to know the property's still available, and I'll leave it up to you to finalise all those details and get the property sold. Well done. To this side of the bridge, there we go, back up on the screen there, 62 Humber Crescent, Derek Rosa has also been marketing this property. You've already witnessed how well Derek works. He offered the property in Bongard Street, we've sold that. Now he's going to offer you the opportunity of this wonderful opportunity here at 62 Humber Crescent. Seldom found is this Kiwi quarter-acre section, providing ample space for children and pets, and they can just roam and play until their hearts absolutely consent. When we look at the record of title number SA 1202 folio 93, when you look at that record of title, you find that you are buying 1,067 square metres of land, more or less. Now, this sort of land holding in this part of town, folks, is about as rare as seeing a duck on a camel's back in the middle of the desert. And I can tell you now, that's pretty rare. So, it's a freehold estate. You can't buy any better form of ownership here in New Zealand. The garden shed, Derek, it does stay, but it's as is. There's no warranties that come with it. Any other changes to the channel split?
No, nothing whatsoever.
No, all good to go. So 20 working days. That's all our buyouts to wait for.
Correct.
20 working days, and there you go, folks. Pop into our EVES on Cameron office, ask for Derek Rosa, and once your solicitor has completed the transaction, he'll hand you the keys to your new home. Enjoyed as a special family home, which our current vendors have recently redecorated for you, so everything's been spruced up for you for your comfort. You've got the folding doors, well, they lead out to that large deck. Absolutely ideal for those summer soirees where you can oversee events and actually be part of the action as well. Imagine out there with the barbecue sizzling away, the kids playing frolicking around in the backyard there, just simply superb. You've got that wood burner and the wet back there for that cosy heat. You've got the heat transfer system spreading warmth right throughout the home, so absolutely no issues of Jack Frost getting hold of your fingers and toes this winter at 62 Humber Crescent. The kitchen, well, that pretty much speaks for itself and with practicality, and then of course, as I previously mentioned, at 1,067 square metre flat section. Now that could potentially have some subdivision potential for in the future as well, but that's entirely up to you and your homework and everything as well. As far as location is concerned, well, you know, you've got the Gate Pass shopping complex not too far away, you've got the hospital, you're surrounded by good schooling facilities, they're all close by, as are walkways and cycleways. So a very special offering here in a great location, folks, handy to everything you need in life. Who says go for this one? Now, Derek, we had a conversation, you told me this one, we've also got conditional offers coming on this one as well.
Absolutely, yes.
So there you go, folks. That's not a threat, that is just making sure that you're fully informed. So if you don't buy today and you get into those competitive offers, they all go in sealed envelopes. If you've got the cash, now's the time to put it on the table. Our vendors are keen to talk. Where do we say go? Don't speak at once. You want me to suggest a figure? Suggest a figure? Okay, 750. I know some buyers, they don't like to start an auction. They've got a little bit of a fear that they're a little bit afraid of starting it too low, but 750 would be a good start, sir. 750, thank you. Appreciate your start there, sir, at $750,000. Happy to chase down a $20,000 rise from here. $750,000, who rounds it up to 770 now? Here's your opportunity. If you're in that position of cash, let it be known now, folks. It's entirely over to you here in the room. I have no registered telephone bidders on this one. It's $750,000, looking for 770. Is it there? Once, twice. Last chance for you to join us. So I'm happy to go there on behalf of our sellers at $770,000. Maybe just $790 if you will. Here's your chance now. Put yourself back in front. $770,000. It's with me on behalf of our sellers. I'm away from my instructions at this juncture. It's $770,000. I need you at $790 now. I know you'll be giving them the right price at $790. Thank you, sir. $790,000. Here's your opportunity now, folks. At $790,000. Are we in or out? First call. Second. Last chance if you're in that position of cash. I'll tell you what, sir, I'm not going to vend or bid again, but I am going to ask you, would you strengthen your position, advance me to $810,000, and we'll pause the auction and give you that opportunity to keep talking to our vendors. Would you do that for me?
95.
There's a big difference between 810 and 95, sir. The 810 is, you'd be well served to go to 810, sir. Yep, 810. At $810,000. I am obliged to call it away 3 more times there, sir. Otherwise, we'll pause. We'll give you the opportunity to keep chatting with our sellers here. Once, twice, third, final opportunity before we go. 810 is at the back of the room there, Craig. Can you see if you can assist that buyer, please? Thank you. Right, moving along, folks. 107A Ocean View Road. Pat King is our marketing consultant, as you've clearly witnessed when you viewed the property. And Pat has just given me some information, letting me know that we've had a couple of buyers expressing really good interest, hoping they would be here today, but they are indicating that they're not quite in a position to be able to bid at the auction. So they've now become conditional buyers, and they're talking about putting an offer to the vendor after the auction. So total transparency, as I've said on 2 or 3 occasions today, folks. So 107A Ocean View Road. What that does is that opens the door for you as cash buyers. You get the first opportunity ahead of those conditional buyers to secure the property today. So step inside and be greeted by a light tree where white and light hues create a very, very inviting atmosphere at 107A Ocean View Road. When we look at the legal aspects of it, 785281 is the record of title number. It's a freehold estate, 302 square metres, and when you live in, more or less rather, but when you live in Ocean View Road, you don't need or desire too much more than that, because I can tell you now, you spend more time with the golden sand between your toes than mowing lawns and trimming hedges. Now, Pat, 20 working days from today's date, is that settlement date?
Yep, flexible on that.
I know the answer to this already, but I have to ask, any changes to the channels list?
No change.
No changes?
Yes.
Yes, I already knew the answer to that, but I just need to do it anyway, just in case. I don't want to get caught out one day, especially the way you do business. The Cottage 5, well, that's just simply unmistakable with this property here at 107A Ocean View Road, evoking the warmth of that Cape Cod retreat while seamlessly integrating all those modern comforts throughout the home as well. Tastefully appointed interiors to the thoughtfully curated finishes, every detail really does reflect an absolute commitment to quality at 107A Ocean View Road. Nestled in that prime location, just steps away from those sandy shores, as I've already mentioned, that awaits a completely renovated gem that embodies the essence of perfect coastal living. That's what you get at 107A Ocean View Road, folks. The dream retreat that instantly invites you to unwind. What else could you ask for? I can tell you now, every corner of this home just exudes warmth and hospitality. Who's going to be the new owner? Is it going to be one of Pat's two conditional buyers, or is it going to be you, the cash buyer, here in the room today? I put the property forward for your consideration. Where do you start me away? Where do we say go? If you don't start me away and you don't bid on the property today, we're pretty confident you're going to go into a multiple offer afterwards with Pat's conditional buyers. I'm not going to suggest any figures on this one. I'm going to leave it entirely up to you. I know you had other buyers from outside of the auction arena that have expressed good interest in the property as well. So here's your chance, folks. Where do we say go?
1.1.
1.1. Cool. Maybe I should retract that question on where we start the bidding, because it's a little far away from where I need to be, ma'am. At 1.1, I'm going to go straight to 1.4 on the seller's behalf now. Need to be able to put it in a more respectable position. I appreciate your start though there, ma'am. And I did ask, you set the benchmark, starting away at 1.1. Yeah, too far away. I can't help at that sort of level. We need to be on the northern side. Perhaps at 1.4. Have to take a $100,000 rise on that. 1.4. Take me to 1.5. Think about what the property has to offer. Think about the location. I take anything less than a $100,000 bid at this point in time for this property, ma'am. Too far away from my instructions to be able to provide you with any assistance whatsoever even today. I have a bid at 1.5.
No, 1.42. 1.5.
1.5.
No, sorry, 1.450.
1.5. Can't take a $50,000 bid at this junction, ma'am. Too far away from where I need to be.
No.
I took your $50,000 bid on this property at that sort of level, ma'am. I would lose my auctioneer's license. I'm
So
not
do you
prepared to do that.
Do you want to go 1.5?
That's if I still survived after being shot by the sellers. 1.4. Take me to 1.5.
Yes. Yes, sir.
I tell you now, go to 1.5, man, you're still not going to buy the property, I can assure you that. You need to be on the north side of that.
So you will leave it?
Happy to go there on behalf of the owners there at $1,500,000 on a vendor bid at this point in time, folks, at 1.5. Not even a dilly-dally along the way here. It's a great offering and a great location at $1.5 million. I do appreciate your bid, but we're a little far off the pace here. Can't help you at that sort of level at $1.5 million on a vendor bid. Calling it once, calling it a second time. I need $100,000 rise. Otherwise, we're just going to keep
So
it.
he's saying 1.475.
No. No. I'm already at 1.5 on behalf of the seller. In fact, I'll tell you what, I'm even going to go 1.6 on behalf of the seller now, just to put it into perspective and give you a little bit of a guideline on where you need to be. A bit of an insight there, you'll need to be on the northern side of $1.6 million. It's a vendor bid at $1.6 million. It's not dilly-dally any longer. Quite happy to close the auction and work with these conditional buyers. Once, twice, last chance at 1.6 and we're out. Conditional buyers are going to be happy to hear from you there, Pat. Close the auction. I do appreciate participation, man, but I can't help you with a quality property like that. That's all right, 42 Palm Springs Boulevard. Fran Harmon is our next, well, not our next one. She's already been up the front once today, and she's been a very busy lady there at 42 Palm Springs Boulevard here. Stunning. Approximately 285 square metre elegant home that's solidly constructed from the foundations to the plaster over brick exterior finish. It's something superb indeed. If you're looking for something big, then big is good at 42 Palm Springs Boulevard. Freehold estate, tick. 592 square metres more or less, tick. Record of title 168,586, 168,586, and provide you all those ticks on the record of title. 20 working days from today's date, Fran, a bit of flexibility around that. Channels list, any additions, deletions to that? No changes. So the grand pillared facade opens to a lofty high stud in the main kitchen area and living area, creating a very light, airy and spacious vibe for you in this property. You've got the gas fire in the lounge, you've got the 2 heat pumps, as I mentioned in the previous property here. You know, you've got absolutely no issues with Jack Frost getting at your fingers and toes in this property here. It's toasty indeed for those winter months to come. You've got those wonderful handy servery windows to the sunny courtyard for beautiful private entertaining as well. An extra large garage there, massive storage as well. The drive-through garage doors to that covered patio. Well, the list just keeps going on and on and on. I thought I was going to have to put my hand in the vice and just keep stretching my arm to get the list onto my arm. It just goes on and on and on. Now the location, folks, you're only approximately 300 metres from the local watering hole, being Pack House. You've got the beach access beyond. That's barely a 6-minute walk away as well. So it really is a situation where the fortunate purchaser will relish the advantages of this nice big large family home within the wave-crushing sound of the sea in a wonderful neighbourhood indeed. So there we go, buyers. You see it on the screen there now. Now's your opportunity to purchase at 42 Palm Springs Boulevard. I would suggest, Fran, correct me if you think I won't, I'm just a mere auctioneer. I would have thought something like this would be worthy of $1.35 million start.
I agree.
Yeah. That's what I mean, better than that. I'm just talking about start figure. So there we go. That'll be a good start figure for you here, folks. $1.35 million to start me away. Put your hand up, we'll call it as a bid. You can go to the pub tonight. Oh, yeah, we went to these auctions today. I went 1.35 million. You won't buy it at that sort of level. Looking for an opening bid now, folks. North of 1.35 million. Once, twice, last chance for cash. Going to hand the property back to you, friend. A little bit of work, a little bit more work to do in finding a buyer for that. That's not uncommon for properties of this value in this market at the moment. So, but I'm sure with you on the job, you'll get those vendors on their way very soon indeed. For the day, folks, number 51, Remu Street. Jim Crawford is our marketing consultant for this particular property here. And the opportunity here at 51 Remu Street is to time warp yourselves back to the 1950s, where screens were only the front window of the car and kids played creatively outdoors, and that was pretty much just between meal times. The legal aspects of it, SA 62, you're chuckling away at that comment there. You remember those days, don't you? There was no computers and things and telephone mobile phones to play on in those days, was there? Yeah, exactly. Back to the property itself. Freehold estate, 381 square metres of land, more or less. SA 62B, folio 164. is the record of title number. There are some additional clauses in the contract for this one, folks. There's one is the main one being the public trust handling this property. So those standard public trust clauses in there, which is pretty standard. Then there's the addition of clause 24 and 25, and I know that's been well circulated by Kim Crawford, our marketing consultant, out of our Cherrywood office, making sure that you're aware of that. Now the hard drive for the Swan cameras excluded, and the open wood fire is as is. The open fire is as is, so no changes there. 20 working days from today's date, is that still enough?
Yep.
Any other changes to the channel system?
No.
Okay, cool. All right, the cosy residence. Well, that offers ample space for the small family and for those seeking a comfortable retreat as well. You've got the new carpet that adds a touch of the modern luxury while preserving the home's timeless appeal. You know, going back to that 1950s is great. The Gate Park Tennis Club, and you've got that right next door there. The sports enthusiasts, well, you'll delight the proximity to all the recreational facilities around this particular property. Of course, your credit card a bit of a hiding. We'll go and visit Craig Wilson, the manager of our EVES on Cameron office. You just go across to the Gate Park precinct and you've got everything there for you. So there we go, guys. In your hands. Happy to take a start anywhere in the sixes for this one. Anywhere in the sixes gets me underway. For an opening bid now for number 51 Remus Street. Need to be quick. First call. Craig's waiting to talk to me. Second. Last chance, anywhere in the sixes. I'll close the auction, hand it back to you, Kevin. A little bit more work to do to find our buyer for that one. A little bit unfortunate with the auction for this property got delayed a little bit, so I mean circumstances can't be avoided, so we need to just move on and find our new buyer for this one. Give Kim a call from our
He said, absolutely, come to the open home.
Yeah, absolutely. So just give Kim a call in our Cherrywood office and she'll update you on where you need to be for this one. All right, folks, so you just seen Craig giving me some instructions. $810,000. My instructions for 62 Humber Crescent is to work a little bit harder. We'll call it 3 times, take anything on top, otherwise the auction is closed. Once, twice, last chance in or else. Auction's closed. Hand that back to you, Derek, for a little bit more work to do on that one. And that concludes our offerings today, folks. On behalf of the team at EVES, thanks for your attendance, participation. Congratulations to our buyers and sellers that have been successful today. We'll be back again next week, next Thursday, with another 28 properties on offer for you. We'll see you there. Thank you.